Hello, everyone. Well, thank you for stopping by to watch another episode here at Investing with All I See is W, where we talk about finance, personal health, and self development. Well, today I wanted to make this video to share with you my insights on 10 top tickers I feel can add so much value to your investment portfolio before we headway into the holidays. But before I begin, I'd like to inform you that the information I'll be sharing with you should be used as guidance information only. And anytime when you do make an investment, please do your own research so you know what the benefits and risk implications are. All right, let's get started. Now, the first ticker I wanted to share with you is Rigel Pharmaceuticals, RIGL. This is a San Francisco-based biotechnology company that is working on a wide range of different products intended to support clinical unmet needs. So, for example, they're working on a pneumonia-related product intended for COVID-19, and what I know is that it's in phase 2 clinical trials. And what's unique is they also have different product candidates that are in phase 3 clinical trials and phase 1 clinical trials. So I do feel like this company is well established and that it can definitely make significant positive proceeds. And what I like about this company is like going just more in a zoomed in view since October. I mean, the share price was like low $2, and now it's had gone past the $3 range as of today, and it's just slightly taken a small little dip there after just reaching the $3 range. But this is great news. I mean, it's been consistently going up, not too intense, but the risk is low because every day it's mainly gaining in the green as opposed to losing value. Now, I feel like Rigel Pharmaceuticals can definitely break the $6 share price range, so let's not ignore what this ticker can do for you. Now, next up I wanted to pivot over to is Inovio Pharmaceuticals. This is a biotechnology company headquartered in Pennsylvania, and they also have manufacturing and research facilities in San Diego. And what I like about this company is that it has 15 immunotherapy DNA vaccines derived from DNA plasmids optimized using its technology to design the vaccine intended for, let's say, coronavirus related to MERS, cancer such as tumors, or human papillomavirus related to dysplasia. So that's just a wide range of different types of diseases that Inovio is working on, and I feel like the fact that it's advancing clinical unmet needs, I feel like this is a great value add company to just consider holding long term. Now, I do like the current share price. So let's say if you're new to biotechnology, Inovio Pharmaceuticals does have a COVID-19 vaccine that's actually in phase 2 clinical trials. And what's so unique is that it is able to go in sequence with the phase 3 clinical trials if and when it is able to demonstrate that there's efficacy coming out from the phase 2, and that means it can just jumpstart phase 3 with about 6,000 unhealthy patients with different target age group range to get a wide range of different meaningful data sets to be able to make statistical conclusions based on the assessment that's going to be done. So I do feel like Inovio Pharmaceuticals is going to make headway, and I feel like this is a high quality based company where it has a safety profile, immunogenic, high tolerability, and high efficacy just with its INO 4800 vaccine, as well as other vaccines such as the INO 5401 intended for the glioblastoma tumor related cancer, and also the RRP vaccine, also given the orphan drug designation status. And what I know is patients this week have been immunized with the vaccine intended for RRP post surgery. So we do need to have these clinical benefits because it's just a huge clinical benefit for patients with the impact of having these disease. So that's why I'm fully supportive of Inovio Pharmaceuticals, and I just wanted to share this as a great value add ticker as well. Next up, I wanted to head over to is IBIO by the ticker IBIO. Now, today I actually picked up more shares of iBio because I feel like when there's blood on Wall Street, that's when I capitalize. And I might not always be right, but you know, that's my strategy, dollar cost averaging down. And I'm just doing that because I'm a believer of plant-based technology. And I really like the fact that it had just got another patent that's just solidified. And what we know is that according to the CEO, Tom Isett, he noted that there's 200 pending patents, and that just tells you how unique their research portfolio is, and that there's just so much positive outlook that can come out from this company. And I do feel like this ticker can go beyond the double-digit share price range. People tend to think that it's not possible, but for me, from my perspective, I feel like it can, and that's why I'm invested in it. But everyone has a different risk tolerance profile, so please do your own research and like what you invest in. And I like iBio because it fits my line of purpose, because I like what they're doing, advancing just clinical unmet needs, similar to like what Inovio Pharmaceuticals and Rigel Pharmaceuticals is doing, as well as others I'll be sharing with you. But this is to me a great value add ticker. Let's say if you're new, or if you're an existing investor and you're a believer, then follow the method of dollar cost averaging down. That's the most effective investment strategy. All right, so next up I wanted to pivot over is to VBI Vaccines. I actually picked up more shares of VBIV today because I feel like it had its major bull run back in July, and it's been since then Q2, now in Q3, where we haven't seen a bull run. And I do feel like a cup shape may form, similar to like just how we've seen other companies I'll be sharing with you, like for example later down the line here with Solo. I mean, it's been just taking a long downward trend, and all of a sudden, like the last 2 weeks, it's been just climbing like a goat. So I feel like VBIV will have that goat like run. We just have to be patient, and if you're playing in the water, the unexpected big waves will come, and I foresee that with VBI Vaccines. Now, next up I wanted to share with you is Bitcoin, okay, by BTC. All right, and what's so unique is like since 2008, the ticker reached like the high point of like 17,000. It hasn't been since like 2018 where it began to just cross that range of like 17,000, and I do foresee that Bitcoin will pass like 23,000. That's my forecasting, and once it reaches that point, then to me, just using like stock correlation with Bitcoin, I mean, I would think that there is going to be a high relative strength index where it gets overbought, and then there will be the shorters coming in, so similar to the stock market profile. But right now it's continuing that run right now, and it's gaining. I do have a little small portion of Bitcoin, and I got in like at 17,000 back in 2018. So I mean, it's up by like 2,000 from that amount of how much I invested in. So it's continuing a bull run, but I don't really care because it's not a big investment that I have in there. So I'll just monitor and see how well it performs. Now, next up I wanted to share with you is Tesla. Now, Tesla has been bull running lately, and it's been just amazing to see how well it's been performing. And the fact that Tesla is now part of the standard S&P, I feel like it's now part of like Apple and Google in those mutual funds that you'll have. For example, like Vanguard will have mutual funds designed with now Tesla involved, and that's going to just grow this company from a global expansion standpoint. And to me, the share price will begin to mature because this is like the most innovative electric vehicle company that sets the benchmark for all electric vehicles, whether it's an electric vehicle in a small cap company or a large cap company. But to me, I feel like the 650 can be reached before end of Q4 of this year. So let's not ignore what Tesla is doing. And as you can see, just let's look at the 1 month range. It was at $409 about a few days ago, right? And now it's getting close to $600. So that's amazing with what Tesla is doing. Next up I wanted to share with you is NIO. So this is a electric vehicle manufacturer in Shanghai, China. And what's so crazy is that you could have got in at like $4 back in Q2. So for example, back in June, early June, if you bought $4, how many shares could you have got at that time? And now it's at like the mid 50s. I was recommending NIO to a family member when it was at $4, but it's just so crazy just seeing how much it's grown just within a short span. And I do feel like it can continue to grow because it's demonstrating that it has a demand for its product line. So that's unique in that NIO can break through, and I feel like it can go beyond the $65 range at this point, just from a short-term perspective. From the long term, I'm not quite sure, but in terms of just monitoring how well it's performing right now, I feel like it can continue to bull run up. Now, next up I wanted to share with you is Electrica Mechanical Vehicles Corporation by the ticker SOLO. So as you can see today, it's gone down close to like 20%, where it previously got up to like the double-digit share price range at like 1081. So I actually was a holder of SOLO, where I got in like around 350, and right when it got up to like close to like $6-7, I got out at that time. Just was satisfied after holding on to it for a few months, and I'm surprised that it gained up to the double-digit share price range. But as you can see, the shorters are coming in here, and you have a bear market at this time with Electrica Mechanicca, and I do feel like it will gain, but let's just be careful at this time because there's risk involved here, and it may continue to go down. It may hit like a $6 point or even beyond that. You can't monitor the dip, but what's key is just look at it and see how well it performs, and yeah, hope you do well with SOLO. Next up, I wanted to share with you is Pacific Ethanol by the ticker PEIX. Now, what I like about this company is that it previously got up to the double-digit share price range, and it went down by like 50%. And I do feel like it's a great opportunity to buy back in because it's been hovering up, and we know that COVID-19 is beginning to become increasingly problematic in all areas of the United States as well as the whole global market. And to me, I feel like this will continue to grow, and I feel like this is an opportunity for you to get in and do well. Now, last but not least is Planet Fitness by the ticker PLNT. Now today the share price had gone up 8%, and I do feel like the V formation is occurring with Planet Fitness, and it's just going to continue to bull run, I feel like. And this company is doing well. It's a competitor of 24-hour fitness, and I like just the fact that it has a purpose where it wants to encourage anyone, whether what shape form you are in, to come in and start working out. So I feel like Planet Fitness is a value add ticker for the long run. And overall, these are all the 10 tickers that I wanted to share with you. So Rigel Pharmaceuticals, Inovio Pharmaceuticals, IBIO, VBI Vaccines, Bitcoin, Tesla, NIO, SOLO, Pacific Ethanol, and Planet Fitness. So I hope this video was valuable, and if you enjoyed it, please hit the like and subscribe for more related content. Thank you so much, and have a happy early Thanksgiving all.